Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay, what do we got fire signs done. Just did Capricorn. Did Virgo already. Taurus. Let's do Taurus. What up, Taurus? How you doing, love? Let's see what the universe wants to provide today. What does Taurus need to plant in their garden? Cucumbers! Oh, yum. Oh, that's one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. Emotion. Yeah, that's water. Like, cucumber water. Have you ever had that? Like, oh my goodness. Like, you can even just, like, if you peel your cucumbers, you can just take the peels and stick them in the water, and the water will taste like cucumbers. It's delicious. Just make sure you clean off really well. Clean your cucumber. Yummy. I'm just thinking about, like, sliced cucumber. Just sliced cucumber. Here, we buy those long, I think they're called English, but they're, like, a little less seeds in them, and we just, like, take them and break them, and then just eat them on them. It's delicious. We don't... No slicing or de-skinning involved. Quite delicious. I'm going to show you this card here, though. This looks like burning some incense over here. This is Earth Element, which is weird because there's the Cancerian symbol up there. So maybe grounding your emotions in something. Cucumbers can be either a vine or a bush. They have two different varieties. And then they have a multitude of other types of varieties too that grow. Interesting. All right. What is what does Taurus need to know? Fairy Wisdom Oracle. What's up, Taurus? How you doing? No fairies for you today? None? None? All right. One. I'll pick one for you. You're getting a fairy. I've got that stingy one with the finger. I'll find it. Holy bejesus. You want 20 fairies? There it is! Ah, the one with the finger! Yeah! Look at me get a woo! The cards never lie. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. Ooh. Fairies and caffeine. Oh, you got like fairies. Maybe you don't know anything about fairies. Maybe you need to learn about fairies. Maybe you need a spicy dragoon. Oh, Taurus, I love you. My son's a Taurus. I can totally. This is freaking great. Do not, if for class watchers, do not tell a Taurus to hurry up. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Oh, man. They're good at being on time. They're good at it. It's just like you got to give them their time. What does Taurus need to know from the Earth Magic Oracle? What's up? Taurus, there it is. Perspective, Milky Way. Somebody else got this earlier. Okay. Interesting. Speaking of caffeine, where's my coffee? Legit? Like, where'd it go? Where did I put it? No freaking way. Did it walk off on me? I just had it here a hot second ago. Okay, well, I'll just do the rest of this video part. It's fine. I'm kidding. I'll let. So, you've got attitude, fairies, and caffeine here. I'm digging it. I love that energy. Freaking go, Taurus, go. Freaking, oh. Okay, so I did the cucumber. I think this is going to give you perspective because you got 3 different tones here in a major way. You got attitude, you got learning about fairies, and then you got caffeine. Okay, so let's do this for... There's something happening astrologically for you here, Taurus. It's like, got y'all. Not sure where the moon is. The full moon is going to be in Libra. Which, I don't know why that would disrupt you. Interesting. A flower falls even though we love it, and weed grows even though we do not love it. By Dogen. Any uncertainties that have been hanging around should begin to fall away soon. A commitment and even perhaps a major life decision will come up, and you are advised to take hold of your emotions before you determine the right path for you. Someone near you may express themselves in an unsettling way, so try and ride that wave gently until it passes. You don't need to tell Taurus that. It could be time to take a new step forward. For cultivation, cucumbers grow better in tropical areas and can be planted from midwinter right through to early autumn. Plant from spring to midsummer in temperate zones, and from mid-spring to early summer in cold areas in a sunny spot with mounded rich in organic matter. They also can be trained to grow upon support. Harvest when small for pickling for snacks, and ensure they don't get too large when using for salads. Because when they get too big, the seeds in them get kind of hard. So just be wary of that if you're not growing the English version. So magical correspondences are chastity, commitment, prosperity, improvement, expansion. Aphrodite is the deity with Venus and Hera and Utu. Celestial is the moon and Venus, which is one of your rulers. Astrological sign is Cancer. To improve a situation and balance emotions, try this altar decoration. Place a bowl of potable water on your altar and arrange items around that indicate the issue you are focused on, such as photos, personal items, or notes. Slice a cucumber in circles and try and add to the water and sprinkle over edible flowers. Violets are good for that. Leave for at least 1 hour and then decant into a water bottle. Have all or as many as possible of those involved in the situation drink the water. That's a pretty good idea. Or you could just cut up some cucumber along with other vegetables to be inconspicuous about that. Whatever you need to do. But this feels like maybe there's a situation on the outside of you, because I'm like, if Taurus is in this, there's something going on, because Taurus will calm anybody's any day of the week. So this is interesting. This is really interesting. So maybe this is someone from the outside. I was literally being a smartass when I said that card. I'm like, what's the exact opposite of Taurus? And it's this card right here. Okay. So maybe this is what they mentioned is that someone outside of you is going to get a little perturbed. And you and your glorious Taurus energy are going to be like, it's all right. My son has already mastered this art. It's ridiculously cool. Because now, it's a much chiller house when he's around. Definitely. So, attitude. If you have drawn an attitude, you can be sure there's a message here for you. Take a close look at the way you interact with others. Stand up for your rights and your ideals, but also honor other people's positions. What appears to be obvious to you may not be so obvious to another person. Go deep within yourself and ask, what is it I need to observe within myself? Can we choose to act or react to any situation? Do you fly off the handle when confronted with a difficult lesson, or do you take a deep breath, center yourself, and consider what would be the best course of action? You're a Taurus, you do the second one. It is important to listen to the inner voice that knows spirit wants what's best for you. Just ask for help and remember that every problem comes with its own solution. Your own inner self will be glad to whisper the solution to you. Sometimes it comes in words or thoughts of insight. Other times it comes as a message that urges you to have faith that the universe is moving energy around in order to manifest the perfect outcome. This is an exercise in trust and faith. Listen to all that you say and think along the day. Whenever a negative or judgmental thought comes in, immediately replace it with a positive thought. Remember, what you focus on is what you attract in your life, so carefully choose what kind of life you want. The simple act of placing a smile on your face generates a chemical change within your body that brings about happier feelings. Others will also react to you in a way that reflects how you present yourself to them. Remember to avoid judgments of yourself, others, or situations. Gather the facts, ask for divine help, and then listen for the next course of action. Chant, Mother, Father, God, help me see what I need to see and help to release what I need to release. Help me to see within the mirror, clear and with insight into my inner being. Assist me in being forgiving of myself and others so that I may live the happiest and most successful life possible. So be it. Make faces at yourself in the mirror today. That feels like a redundancy for Taurus, though. Like, you guys kind of instinctively get it. Like, my son's pretty young. He's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, ready, set, grow. Spirit realm. This card represents the realm of fairies and the fairy within you. If this card comes to you, it reveals an inborn ability to tap into spirits of the mystical realm. You may find that you are enhanced with some otherworldly, magical, fairy-like quality. You may come from a long line of fairy ancestors, carrying the bloodline of these ancients. Others may notice something just a bit different about you. The word eccentric might come to the minds of some who are acquainted with you. But do you care? No. And that's how it should be. You may see, hear, or know things others do not. Administering healing energy that may be your talent. There's a special twinkle in your eye, and these are the eyes that can see fairies and communicate with all the elementals. You work with the heavenly as well as the earthly spirits. You are a gifted person, intuitive and capable of easily channeling the energies of the universe. Remember to always use this power for the highest good. Always ask that you be guided in its use so that no one comes to harm through your ministering. Remember to keep your ego out of your spiritual work, for therein lies your downfall. Give credit where credit is due. Spirit does the work. I joyously embrace my uniqueness. I embrace all that comes from Spirit. I allow Spirit to move within my being and to assist the growth of others as well as myself. I know that all healing comes from Spirit, and I graciously accept the gifts bestowed upon me, and as such, I bring only honor to the name of Spirit. So be it. Sprout your wings today. It said sprout. Like, like a plant would sprout. Get in the dirt. Grow a garden. And then just, do weird requests. Like, I don't have any of these, but I wish I did. And say it out loud. And watch what happens. You gotta say it out loud, though. You gotta say it out loud. I wish I had this in my... right over here in this area. And then just see what happens. Love you. Motivation. Fairies naturally trust in their connection to Spirit. It is second nature to them. They find life exciting and are always ready for a change. Do you need a boost to stimulate your interest in life, or are you a self-starter? If you are dependent on others to motivate you, then you are not connecting to your own inner self. This produces a loss of confidence along with anxiety and lethargy. When your energy feels scattered, look within yourself for strength. Visualize pulling the energy from around your body into a protective shield through which only beneficial energy can pass. Make this shield form about 2 feet around your body. Focus your energy within this space. Fill it completely. Know that no one else can take your energy and that it comes from a constantly replenishing source. Feel your connection to that wiser and higher part of your soul. This is the all-knowing entity that has your best interest in mind. Remember to visualize this several times a day and to sense the strength within. This is a very strong shell. Start looking with yourself for your answers. When you strengthen your connection to your higher self, you are connecting more strongly to a universal consciousness, to the all-knowing. All with a capital A. Your confidence will begin to swell and your lethargy to ebb. Your motivation will be enhanced because you will feel more focused along your path. Chant, I am a self-starter. I am connected fully to my higher self. I am fully equipped to do that which I choose to do. I freely channel talent and enthusiasm, so be it. Have a triple shot of confidence today. Okay, I'm really glad they followed that up with that card because oftentimes if you do get to that stage of life that is offered to all, it's not some like, oh, you've been endued with this. No, you have to work for it. You didn't get here of like, whatever. You didn't get there. You had the courage to keep pushing through all the societal BS that kept pounding you into something that you were never meant to be. And you push through that. And a lot of people will get upset by that. A lot of shattered, unwilling, lazy people will come in and try to siphon off of that energy because they just don't want to go get it for themselves. And that's the tricky part of this whole scenario is like, you have all these wonderful, amazing things that you can offer people, but they just rather you just stifle off and go away. So remembering that, like, you have something sacred here, so protect it, keep it sovereign. Don't let anybody, whether it be a white coat community or a white robed community, don't let anybody come in and steal that from you or con you out of it or try to manipulate you into not believing that stuff like this exists, because it does. And that's just the reality of the situation. Okay. All right, let's get you into the Milky Way. Woohoo! Perspective. All right. Boom shakalaka. The Milky Way is said to be one of billions of galaxies in the observable universe. It contains between 200 to 400 billion stars, one of the most familiar to us being the Sun. The oldest star in our galaxy is 13